And we're live? Are we live? Are we live?
Yes, I do believe we're live.
We're live? Okay, fantastic. Welcome everybody into another exciting evening of All Boards, No Swords, Z1R Randomizer, Redux. Tonight we have Kingdahl versus
Shton.
Shton. It should be a very good match. Very, very competent runners. I've been around the community for a very long time.
Yeah, and both really nice guys. Kingdahl does a lot of work in the background with the battle royales, and Shton has been doing a lot of tracking for us in over the past couple of tournaments. Joining us in tracking though tonight, we have Vincent246. He's going to be hitting the buttons in the background and making sure we know what's going on. So I feel like we should maybe say, oh, well, we're starting, so they get to just guess who we are. We have trade forces for 1, 2, and I think that's 8.
Yep, definitely.
We're going to start down at the coast. We have a hockey player, and if I'm remembering correctly, we have a Secret of Mana character, potentially. Shton's been doing a lot of work with sprites in the background. He is going to be heading over towards the Triple Armos side, while Kingdahl is, blue wizrobes.
Don's sprite looked like a witch of some sort.
Yeah, I think they said it was like a mage or something, but I'll have to ask him about it later. Kingdahl manages to not die to the blue wizrobe screen and makes it into the wood sword cave and finds a door repair. Shton is getting all beat up here as he's trying to get to this next Armos item.
Not a friendly overworld to start with.
Yeah, 68 rupee arrows. We've got the blue candlewood sword cave on Kingdahl's screen, so it was a good call for him to go that direction. Shton's gonna go ahead and check vanilla level 2.
And a first bomb drop for Kingdahl, no. It's global.
Oh, and then I'm fairly certain that might have been a wizrobe because we couldn't actually see it on screen.
Either way.
Yep, Shton's gonna find level 2 at level 2, so very vanilla. I don't think that there's really anything he can do in there right now. We didn't really get a free door, and we don't have any bombs or the candle just yet.
And meanwhile, Kingdahl's got both. He's safe scumming the bombs.
Yeah, always a good idea. Shton is going to find that our Armos item tonight is the book. Now, this is 50-50 for some people in Swordless. Yes, it will make your wand, which is your primary weapon, shoot fire, but at the same time, it's going to give you all the maps in a shape seed, which is, like, way better than worrying about setting yourself on fire. And holy cow, we have 124 rupee large secret.
I did die to my own wand fire this week. It was not my...
Oh, dear.
It was not my best moment.
Well, I mean, I usually like to make sure I have a ring before I pick up the book if I'm using the wand. Shton is going to be working on clearing out this northeast corner. He's going to get his first Take Any Heart as Kingdahl finds level 8.
Dip out?
I can't say that I blame him. Level 8's a really big level, and I think maybe he just hadn't checked his Triforces as he was taking a really good look at that graph there. Though it is worth noting that in a lot of these races, we've still had to dig the dungeons that we have the Triforces for, as Kingdahl is going to find his first Take Any Heart, which brings him up to 4. Now, the Take Any Hearts are important tonight because we are still playing the Swiss flags, which have the white sword item forced to be that red candle, which is your first reusable, it's supposed to be your first reusable source of offense.
Hopefully these guys are fortunate that it won't be blocked by, Raft Recorder or Power Bracelet.
Oh, I'm totally hoping it's going to be under Recorder Lake now. And blocked by the raft, and then like a bow in some form, as we find 17 rupee bombs and a blue ring.
Reasonable.
Yeah, that's not terrible. Shton is going to go ahead, find his potions ladder. I like the fact that he's picking this up. In the right kind of situations, a potion can actually do you just as well as one of those fancy schmancy rings.
I agree. Potions aren't, in my opinion, used often enough within level. Seems like they're mostly reserved for get-in fights that are but there's no shame in using it in level 7, say. Anything to do the not die.
Yes, the whole not dying thing is definitely... Oh, hello. When it's 4 hearts. All right. Shton is the first of our runners to be able to pick up that white sword, red candle. Kingdahl, as long as he doesn't take a death over here on the screen, should be screen scrolling in that direction himself pretty soon. So we are going to be off and running.
Yeah. Hoping if he heads back down to check that one Armos.
Speaking of potions, Stun's like, alright, Shton is like, I have the white sword potion. I am gonna pick up in white sword candle. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up a potion. Oh. Kingdahl is kind of backtracking a little bit. I guess there were a couple of caves he did not see over here, but again, he's got bombs and he's already got a blue candle, so he can still make some progress. Did that door repair just tell us to get off our own lawn?
Isn't that terrible?
I mean,
My lawn. Why do I need to vacate the premises?
Oh, wow. That is fantastic. That is a triple segmented level 8. Because there's one room off by itself all the way in the top corner, and then there's a 2-room segment all the way down in the other corner.
There's going to be, a minimum of 8 staircases in that 8?
I think there has to be, because there's the one that level 8 normally comes with. There's going to be one going to each of the segments, and then there'll be one with the, actually 2 with the 2 sets with the item in it. So yeah, this is beautiful.
A lot of stairs. And it's not like it's all linear, but...
It's linear, but it's linear in like 4 different directions.
Yep.
All right, I think it looks kind of like, say we were at the beach or whatever, and you know how the water hits the beach and it sends up that spray? I think that's what that looks like to me.
Oh, yeah. I can see that.
All right, Kingdahl still hasn't gone over to the oddly enough, it was the White Sword Cave, which had the White Sword Red Candle, or it was one of those over in that direction. So hopefully he's going to finish up his checks here and be able to pick that up as we find level 3.
Ooh, no keys. Can't pirouette that door, though.
Yeah, that's the really nice thing about Start Room Shuffle, or even just, if you're on the right kind of a screen, if you can go all 4 directions, it doesn't matter which side of the room the door's on, you're going to be able to get that open for free. As Shton finds level 4, which I'm going to say kind of looks like a small, like a snake, maybe.
It really kind of looks like a cactus.
Okay, well, I'm not Boof and Boom, so...
Well, no, but I mean, like, it
if
actually...
if you want to say it looks like a cactus, just make sure it actually looks like a cactus, or I will mock you mercilessly.
No, I think it actually does kind of look like a cactus.
Like a saguaro?
Yeah, right. Yep.
I mean, I only know the name, like, saguaro, or, well, I think that's pretty much it. I have a cactus on my porch that I've managed to keep alive for, like, a year, so... Alright, Kingdahl is going to go explore a little bit of this level 3. He's working his way back and forth in between the 2 rooms because he still only has the blue candle, so he has to leave the room, save it, to refresh the candle usage. He's going to find the item.
Yeah, and he'll be able to clear this room once he comes back.
Well, we found the recorder, so hoping that the red candle was hidden under the recorder just really wasn't going to work out today, because it was very, very free.
No, but perhaps that could be our first item in a long progression of...
Oh, well, we had a super room here in level 3, and I think we saw all of maybe 4 rooms.
Yeah, it wasn't much.
Kingdahl's gonna go ahead and get his Triforce out of that super room and be back on the overworld.
Yeah, it's heading straight for level 2.
And it looks like Shton is about to join him in this really, really friendly level 3 that doesn't really make you look at a lot of it. However, it's worth noting that Shton does have that red candle, so he could go up into that NSU room and decide to maybe clear a couple of things.
And we find we need bombs to get any further in level 2.
Oh, well, we saw a bomb shop and there were only 17 rupees, but, yeah. Kingdahl wisely is going to go ahead and use his recorder to whistle to the locations of the other dungeons that we haven't seen yet. We really need some bombs. Because we've seen 2, we've seen 8, so that has to be level 1 underneath Spectacle Rock.
And that'd be a nice one to search for items.
Yeah, I mean, you got the floor item, you have the, you got a floor, sorry. I was thinking for a second. You get the floor item, you got the staircase item, you get the floor heart, and then a health refill if you really want it. I was actually curious as to why Shton is going back into level 3, though I think that's the answer right there. It's a small level, the enemy set's really, really easy, so you might be able to pick up a couple of keys, a bomb pack or 2, you know, all sorts of freebies just sitting around.
And he needs them all as well.
Yeah, I mean, you know, he's gotta go clear, he's gotta go get the Triforce, which I believe he saw.
Yes, he did.
Alright, he's gonna go ahead and decide, I'm not gonna spend any of the resources I just picked up off of the floor here in level 3. He's gonna pick up his Triforce and be back out on the overworld.
Kingdahl briefly poked his head in the floor, realized he needs repeatable offense or keys to progress any further.
Well, I mean, he's got 188 rupees. I think we saw a key for, I think it might have been an expensive key, but it was like 90 some. Wow. That is a very special level, too. I love the fact that it is 2 incredibly linear segments. And we're going to find the transport staircase right away.
It's hard to name an ink blot that looks like that.
It's a broken sandwich. To answer a question in chat, where was the red candle? It is up in the area of the waterfall. So Kingdahl, when he was up in that direction, he ended up doubling back to go find the Armos item instead of screen scrolling over. But you can't imagine it's going to be very long before he actually goes ahead and checks those caves.
He's running out of...
Oh! Did you see that?
That looked like a wand.
It is. As a matter of fact, our wand is on the coast, so...
That is super exciting.
We are now looking for that ladder because we need it.
Yeah, now we're waiting for that ladder to be a 9 though, right?
Well, as long as the wand is not blocking any Triforces in any of the other levels, then yes, that wand can in fact be a 9.
Yeah.
And I like the suggestion from chat that level 2 is the point of view of an ant that somebody is about to walk by, or in this case, probably step on.
Or ant?
Well, I mean, that's why he's got to just not be in the way, so... Alright, Shton using this red candle really nicely. He's clearing a bunch of these rooms. Again, the enemy set is not horrible. We've got Wizrobes on the overworld, which doesn't leave the super scary stuff for the dungeons.
That's about the scariest.
Oh, level 2.
It just got a little less scary.
Yeah, we can now face tank all sorts of wonderful things here in this level 2. Now, it's not what Shton was looking for, but it's going to help out a lot on these screens where you have no choice but to walk face first into a flock of blue Wizrobes. Alright, so it looks like Shton is finally going to go down, check the coast, see what that coast item is, burn these couple of spots, and he's going to get the really good news that we need a ladder.
It looks like Kingdahl will make his way down through the logged woods. Nope.
Okay. Well, I mean, this could definitely help. He doesn't have any bombs, so unless he got a bomb drop, but that'll be okay because it means he can do a couple of checks over here. Maybe eventually this will work him in the direction that we need it to, over to that waterfall cave. Alright, Shton is gonna save those 5 bombs and bomb the coast so that you can see, or I'm assuming he's bombing the coast because he's walking this way with a bomb in his inventory. Yes.
For a loop too, he just passed right by, but...
I mean, maybe he's... I can understand why he would do it this way. You know, do the furthest one away first, see if it's junk. Kingdahl is wisely going to go ahead and use his money to pick up a blue ring. He was at max money. He'd already found, I want to say 2, if not 3, of the large secrets. He's bought wooden arrows. Bombs aren't that expensive, so he has gone ahead, purchased himself a little bit of defense.
He's gonna head Into level 1 with that defense. Let's see what else we can come out with.
Oh, this could be fun. Maybe there's a bow in here?
Oh, I know he'd love to see that ladder. That would open everything up for him.
Yeah, that would be like, here, let's just kick you into high gear and all of a sudden you're doing 120 miles an hour. Now, those bunnies are somewhat of a problem. Okay, well, we can't clear those just yet. But we do have another whole half of level 1 to look at, as Shton is going to go back into level 4.
Little money farming for Kingdahl.
Okay, see, I like this, and I like that it's close enough to the entry point. It's not a shutter door, so he could actually just leave that rupee boss there, or he's just going to be like, alright, I'll take it twice and then leave. We got a raft.
And now, are these guys, refresh my memory, is Heart Shuffle on or off?
No, Heart Shuffle is off, so
It is off, okay.
the floor hearts are still going to be exactly where they were.
Gotcha.
Though you don't really see a lot of runners purposefully digging them out because, you know, what's the point? Sadly, Kingdahl is going to try to shuffle that room, find out that the bunny is not disappearing, and decide to up an A back to start.
You got a raft out of it, though.
I mean, it could work. Don't you wish you could just put it down next to the ladder spot and float over there?
Yeah, that would make too much sense.
Well, I mean, you know, it's a video game, but,
Right, yep.
Alright, we got a double bunny room, but that all it's gonna do is open up the shutter to the right. We have another room full of bunnies. Another rupee boss, and we're gonna be able to get up into this room that had the shutter door with those two bunnies. And it's even more bunnies! Yay!
You know what they say about bunnies. Replication, right?
Oh, totally. And, you know, you don't want to hug these bunnies, though, because they're kind of mean. Thankfully, Shton does have a key. Let's see if he uses it. Ooh! Kingdahl is gonna find a triple segmented level 6.
Raft block.
Okay, well, we do need the Triforce from here, so at some point, Shton is gonna have to go into level 1 to pick it up. That is remarkably linear. Like, there are multiple rows that go in all sorts of directions.
The Kingdahl's he's got 3 areas left. Deadwoods, Waterfall, and Death Mountain. For where that red candle could be.
I mean, this is actually kind of working out for him, even though it's taking him a lot longer to get to that white sword red candle. He is finding a lot more of the levels that Shton, when he's done digging these levels, is going to have to find anyway. So in the end, it could just kind of, you know, even itself out. Ow! Good job, Kingdahl, in not dying to that Wizrobe who was cheating and in the HUD. Alright, Shton! Yeah, burn the bow. We've got the bow in level 4 that is also full of bunnies.
Amazing.
Oh, this is perfect. There's even a bunny in the room. Alright.
Save your rupees, get some arrows.
Oh, Kingdahl's gonna go ahead and give us our first look at level 9. Now, where are we?
Death Armos.
Okay, that seems fitting.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely fitting. No.
Yeah, that bunny, I don't know. We're about to find out. No, it turned into a Gibdo, so we can kill that with a candle.
Set him on fire.
Now, sadly, that wasn't a super room, so Shton is gonna go take out these landmos and hope that maybe it's them. Either way, otherwise, he's going to have to go find arrows to be able to finish clearing out this level 4 and find his Triforce.
Yeah, I think there was also maybe a key door in that south tail.
Yeah, it was at the bottom of the bunny room, but he used his key at some point.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I know keys have definitely been a an issue so far for both runners in the scene.
Yay, there's the Triforce. It was just sitting there free, right on the floor.
Very convenient.
Yeah, it's okay though. Kingdahl is going to be working his way around the map. This should finish him off in the Dead Woods here pretty quickly, and then maybe send him up to Death Mountain.
He's just missing 5 and 7. Is that correct?
Yeah, I think we're still missing 5 and 7. There is a chance maybe it'll put one of them under a power bracelet, or Recorder Lake would be cool. Hey, there's 5.
There's one of them. Get off your own lawn.
That's my lawn! Alright, so this is where... Ooh, hello, bomb upgrade. And there's going to be a transport staircase in one of this bottom section of rooms, quite possibly this bat room.
And old man blocking the path to the north. Never.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's okay though. This is kind of where you're hoping that maybe Kingdahl runs into a bunch of bunnies or dark nuts or things that he doesn't have the resources to kill, which will get him moving again back towards the open caves and things that he needs to check to get that red candle.
Agreed. And even if I was gonna say, even if this wasn't it was the transport, you gotta take it. You just spent all that time clearing those bunny or the keys out.
Oh, well, that's a potential staircase. Let's see if they... Wow. Okay, they are not beefy today. You just gotta get the bomb placement right, as Kingdahl does, and he's gonna find his item here in level 5.
The aforementioned power bracelets.
I mean, we might actually need that. You never know.
Yeah. We've only seen, I think, one power bracelet spot on the overworld in the grave. I believe was a vanilla take any road rather.
And yeah, to answer your question in chat, yes. I can't remember exactly which hockey game it is, but this is a custom sprite set that Kingdahl had made because he's a huge hockey fan.
Yeah, it's actually the original ice hockey for NES.
He has, and if he has a sword, the sword itself is the wood sword is a wood stick. And then the white sword is a blue and white stick, and then Mag's is generally like a reddish color.
Yeah, it's funny to watch the guy essentially high stick people throughout Hyrule.
And yeah, it's awesome. And it shoots hockey stick beams, so it's pretty cool. So Vincent246, our tracker, pointing out in chat that we have now found every single one of our levels. We are actually going to need both the recorder and the raft, because Kingdahl's he's at Recorder Lake right now.
He is, yeah. Pretty hard.
Okay, I don't necessarily mind this. Hearts, it's free, it's right there, you know. I know some runners wouldn't choose to pick it up because it would take a longer health refill, but, you know.
I'm pro health.
I'm pro whatever keeps me from dying on the overworld.
Right? Yeah, I need all the help I can get.
Now, unfortunately, we have these rooms of blue dark nuts. Kingdahl is trying to see if that top wall bombs, maybe get a few of them at the same time, and is then recorder blocked in a room full of gels. Or not recorder, ladder blocked, sorry. Ladder blocked in a room full of gels. He's gonna miss this bomb wall. He's gonna win big in the money-making game.
I like it.
So
what's he saving up for?
Well, I mean, bombs, ammo, bomb upgrade that he saw in a couple of levels ago.
I don't recall. Was it like 128 or something?
Yeah, somewhere. That sounds about right. It was unfortunately more money than he had at the time, and since he bought the blue ring, he doesn't have access to that on the overworld.
Plus 51 is going to be nice when he hits it.
Oh, come on, Team Middle, you can do it. Shton, meanwhile, is retracing some of the screens that we've already seen on Kingdahl's side, that red ring coming in handy with all of these things that you have to try to dodge. He's headed in the direction of level 9.
As soon as Kingdahl goes to the right, that 51's going to be in the middle.
Yeah, probably. To answer a question from chat, I'm not sure if Shton has actually seen an arrow shop, but he's definitely got the money to be able to buy them when he does eventually find it.
Another reset from Kingdahl.
Oh, come on, Team Middle, you can do it!
Is he going to stick with it? Nope. Nope. Goes left. It's on the right.
I mean, this is really nice, though. The money-making game is on our start screen, so we don't have to go very far. Shton is going to go ahead. Remember that he has a recorder at a level 3 and recorder up to level 1.
Let's see. He got the money he needs off the right side.
There we go. Now, is this going to be a bomb upgrade, or is this going to be just walking around money?
I don't know. He's whistling, so maybe, well...
Those whiz-robes kind of interrupted the plan, just a little bit.
Yeah, not really the most ideal, I guess, screen to try and catch a ride on.
Alright, Shton is gonna find the same kind of block that Kingdahl did. It was, I think, a shutter door full of things that we could not murder. Kingdahl is gonna go back to level 1.
He was E-block? Was that right?
I don't know. Shton's gonna go ahead and find his raft. Yeah, there was a key door right here. It keeps you from getting to the last half of level 1.
We're now looking just for a staircase.
Yeah, though, if the game wants to keep giving us free stuff, we are totally all for it.
Yes, more explosions, please.
Mm-hmm. Especially if that ends up being like a really nice bomb upgrade and somebody gets to buy it. Well, game, that's a little mean. Kingdahl is going to go ahead, up a retry to get his key back, since he now knows that to get to the staircase item in level 1, he's going to need another key. Shton is going to walk into his last large secret, I believe. Alright, Kingdahl is going to do the first of the power bracelet checks, and we have nothing.
Yep, he has... I think he's seen every level, so he's searching for that red candle, right?
He really is, and I can understand not wanting to go into the Lost Hills area, because unless he uses the recorder to record her out, he can he's gonna get a little bit stuck there. As Shton screen scrolls, he's still looking for, I'm guessing he's looking for the arrow shop. Kingdahl's gonna take a health refill at the ferry.
Yeah, it makes sense too, because he has nothing that would block him from getting this red candle with all progression items, so...
Yep, and he's definitely got enough hearts, so he's really hoping to find that reusable offense. Though, Kingdahl, has he actually seen level 4?
Yes, he has. Oh, that's in the forest, right?
Yeah, it's right above the screen it's right above the screen that level 8 is on. Okay, then he must not have been able to actually get in there to clear the room that the bow was ended up in.
No, I think he was combat or key blocked in 4, and he was bomb blocked in 2.
Whoa, Shton not burning that bush is gonna miss level 5. Just for a couple minutes. I imagine he's probably going to go back there after he discovers that... Oh, I thought this was level 7.
Oh, it must be the burn bush. It's definitely in this vicinity. I thought for sure it was the recorder. I was mistaken.
I mean, we were in the right neighborhood, at least. Kingdahl is going to go back into level 5. I think, is this where that bomb upgrade was? Now that he's got the money for it.
Yes, I believe so.
Because it was the bomb upgrade guy that's blocking your path, which makes this a staircase.
And this is why he's blowing the bombs.
Get the keys. You got him.
Yeah.
Well, it's a +4 bomb upgrade, but that's still nothing to sneeze at.
No, it's more. 4 is the average, right? Vanilla.
Yeah, I think 4 is yes, 4 is vanilla and 2 is just depressing. Shton's gonna find his floor heart here in level 7. Let's see if maybe he can find a way around into some of these little arm-looking rooms, like tentacles. Oh, I know what 7 looks like. So it kind of looks like a kangaroo.
Yep.
Like he's facing left.
Yep. Yeah. With 2 tails?
Yeah, well, I mean, he's kicking somebody.
Oh, okay.
He's mad. He's like, get away from me, dude.
I got you. Kicking with the right tail.
Yeah, totally.
With the right foot, tail pointing down. Yeah, I can see that.
Okay.
Yeah, but the top, the head, and the front. You know, like
yeah.
the left foot and the hand. There's
Yeah, maybe. Kingdahl's going to use a really good candle boost to get around this pancake. Shton is going to find a staircase of some kind. And it's transport.
Not gonna take it.
Kingdahl is gonna walk back into the ladder block room and go, okay, this was in 7. I get it.
I'm surprised he gave up on the red candle, John.
Maybe he's just like, all right, let's go see if I can find a bow or another form of reusable offense. At 30 minutes in, you'd have to be a little bit worried that you're falling behind if you haven't found the reusable offense or the red candle. Well, we know where the transport staircase goes in level 7. It's the 3 rooms on the other side of that staircase, other side of that ladder room. All right, Kingdahl's gonna go ahead and take it.
Do a virtual high five.
Yeah, looks like it. All right. Well, Kingdahl might have a little bit of a hard time getting back out of here, but he does have 10 bombs. So if the gels cooperate, there he goes. This will get him a little bit further down, and then be able to check this room off to the left. Shton had gone that way first, and is like, "Okay, I'm done. I'm leaving. Bye, 7."
Yep, and this is the news. Kingdahl just finally. I mean, there's one room he can get to from the bottom, but otherwise he's done in here.
Yeah, I think that might actually say that we need a ladder just to be able to get any further in level 7. It also tells us that the ladder's probably not in 7.
You know, yeah, I think it's pretty clear that it is not here.
Well, I mean, there was a small... Yeah, no, if this is the staircase room straight up...
Yeah.
Can he bomb left? That's, I think, about the only thing that we need to see. He cannot, so yeah, we need a ladder. Gets a nice bomb force off of that Stalfos. Now, Kingdahl didn't go far enough down, or maybe he did, to see that this was a ladder block.
He did, yeah. North of that room was the H room.
Okay.
So he was in that. He did see that room.
As Shton goes ahead, finds level 5, and when he finally walks north, he's going to see the bomb upgrade guy.
I mean, at this point, right, kind of have to buy him.
I mean, you got all sorts of money, you have a red ring.
Yeah.
You don't have arrows, but you can still afford those, even with that bomb upgrade. Alright, Kingdahl is gonna be back here in level 1. He's got 2 keys to his name, which is good. I didn't see if he had bought it or if he just found it on the floor somewhere. But this will get him to whatever that item is.
Right, yep. Well, we hope.
Well, I mean, we're gonna cross our fingers, maybe, that the game is gonna be kind.
He's gonna cry when there's another key door on the other side of this.
I mean, there you go. Good candle boost from Kingdahl in a difficult... Excel.
Well, he can clear this room, though. Oh, come on. It's level 1. You have to expect it, right?
True, but come on. We're hoping for something nice.
Well, wait a minute now. Earlier we were hoping for red candle under the recorder spot.
Yeah, but I haven't had dinner yet today, so I'm kind of hoping we don't have another 2.5 hour long seed on our hands.
Oh, I see. I gotcha.
To answer your question in chat, if you have the Triforce to a dungeon but haven't found it yet, will the recorder take you to it? Yes, as long as the flag is set to recorder to beaten new dungeons, it will take you to that dungeon that you have the Triforce for.
Oh, retry, Kingdahl. What are you doing?
I mean, he's leaving the doors open. He's gonna have to leave those doors open no matter what. He still has 94 rupees, so he can afford another key.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. He went through all the trouble to save before coming up here.
Yeah, but yeah, I think it's kind of worth it for how few items we have found. The fact that we know we are going to need a ladder to leave that open. I mean, you don't know when you're going to get those 2 keys again, and there's a good chance that the ladder is what's hiding in level 1.
Yeah, it definitely ensures you're not going to spend them elsewhere. That's a very good point. You do make a very good point.
Yeah, you shouldn't tell me that. That's a bad idea.
That you make a good point.
Yes. Alright, Sean is going to find the power bracelet room here in level 5. This is actually... Did we decide this was necessary? I don't think so. Yeah, there were no levels behind the power bracelet. Now, Shton did pick up the raft, so you have to wonder how long is it gonna be before he ends up doing the raft check that is vanilla level 4. Alright, we got a power bracelet for Shton. Still no arrows, but, you know, we can have hope that at some point we're going to find an arrow shop. We saw one back near the beginning of the game, but sometimes when you're just getting started, it's like that's going to be what you forget, is what you found within the first, 3 minutes.
I don't remember where it was at. I'm taking your word for it.
They were cheap. That's the only reason I remember it. Sadly, being eaten by a pancake, Shton's going to have to use a bomb to get out of that. Kingdahl is going to go ahead and buy a potion while he's got the money up on Death Mountain. And then gets sent back to start. But it's okay, because maybe this will send him in the direction of the waterfall cave.
He's closer, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's at least... Oh, high meat block in level 5. Though, technically, I don't think he's blocking a whole heck of a lot.
Kingdahl's building up the coffers. Filling the coffers again.
Well, I mean, resource management in Swordless is huge. There have been races that were won or lost simply because one runner completely runs out of everything, and another runner actually makes the smart plays and keeps up a bomb count or keeps his rupee count high enough to be able to buy bombs or keys or arrows or meat.
Middle!
Yay, team middle!
It finally happened.
Woohoo! Alright, Shton, it looks like, is about to do his raft check into level 6 as Kingdahl is going to head into level 4. He's got 3 bombs. Let's see if he can get to that bow room. Now, sadly, we don't have a candle. Reusable candle, so he can't clear this, this easily. Ooh.
Great bomb.
Yeah, that was really, really good. Now, unfortunately, he's only got 1 bomb left. Well, to kind of comment.
Good try.
Yeah, he got the room clear, so that was good. And he had save. Did he save before he went in here?
No, he did not. He went straight north after getting that 50 once out of the money-making game.
And yeah, to kind of touch on a point in chat. So part of the features of this flag set is that the runners are going to start with 3 random Triforce pieces. However, the game doesn't take into account when it is placing items. It doesn't take the Triforces you start with into account, so it will still place items you need in the levels of the Triforces you started the game with. So you probably have to find them anyway.
Yeah, based on level density or item density too. Like in this particular seed, that's 5 items.
Yeah, this is
in these levels that they started with. So
exactly. Hey, here we go. Kingdahl finally goes up to the waterfall. All right, we got a red candle for Kingdahl.
He's got to be so happy.
Sure, we'll go with happy.
Okay, you're probably right. He's not going to be happy.
I mean,
at 39 minutes in.
Yeah, he's gonna be happy that he has a reusable weapon. And to answer your question in chat, 8 was one screen to the north there. Actually, no, 8 was the screen he was on. 4 is one screen up. So 8 and 4 are kind of like back to back. Kingdahl is gonna go ahead and record her back to level 2. Now we did see this will get him the red ring. Once he heads to, I think it's one more room over.
So
or was it in the segment?
I think it was in the segment all the way to the left.
Oh, okay. Right, so now at the very least, this is going to be a lot faster clearing some of these rooms for Kingdahl.
Imagine if that reverse C was the transport.
Hey, we got arrows! Woohoo!
Oh.
Alright, so Shton1
amazing.
finally finding the other arrow shop, because there was another one over near where we started. He's gonna be able to go back into a couple of these levels and shoot the bunnies. Alright, Kingdahl is deciding to clear this entire section of level 2. Shton1 is gonna actually go into level 8. I like this. There are 2 potential items in here. You don't have any keys, so that's probably why he's not heading back to level 1 at the moment. But yeah, this should make clearing some of these rooms here in level 8 a little bit easier. Maybe we'll end up finding our ladder. Yes, Shton1 did find the power bracelet at a level 5. But sometimes the tracker likes to eat inputs. So
Okay, here's a question for you.
okay. As we find a heart in level 8, Shton1 is like, I've got a red ring and a bunch of these already. There's one sitting in the corner on the floor, so if he really wants one, he can grab that. What's the question?
Sorry, what is your favorite number?
My favorite number.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a ladder in level 8. Yay! Shton1 is in business now. He can go get that wand off the coast, and there's pretty much nothing that is going to be stopping him.
Yep, beelining it.
Favorite number. Well, I'm weird, and I kind of like a series of numbers. So 6 and 7.
Okay. 6. I thought you were going to say, like, Fibonacci or something when you said sequence of numbers.
That involves far too much
like
math.
Pi to, like, 16 digits or something.
No, the only kind of pie that I'm really interested in is apple crumble or chocolate cream.
Okay. Do you have a preference on pie crust?
Well, I have a really good recipe that I learned from this place that I used to work at in upstate New York. We used to make like 200 to 300 pies each year for Thanksgiving.
But I meant more towards like traditional crust versus graham cracker crust. They all have their purposes, right?
They do all have their purposes, and they're good in different ways. As Kingdahl found his red ring in level 2, by the way. So he's going back to level 1 to see if there is anything he can clear better with this red candle.
You did spend a key down here, and it is the potential push block room.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting to see if it is this room here with the bunnies and that skeleton, or if it's going to be the one that is up in that top corner underneath the second L. But yeah, this wand, the bow, if Shton1 can have enough resources, he's set. He's like, all right, let's go.
Oh no! Poor Kingdahl. Here comes a retry. Oh, he saved!
Okay, I kind of am okay with this. He's gonna save again that key usage in level 1, which means that, Shton1 is gonna get Y-forced in that SU room of pancakes.
I mean, he couldn't progress further anyway, out of keys.
Yep,
That's
and he gets a
story of our
yeah.
story of the seed.
We need the any key to not be buried in level 9. Kingdahl is back to the money-making game. I am going to guess that he's going to play Team Middle enough to the point where he can buy at least 2 keys.
Yep, I would agree with that.
And Team Middle came through really quickly, so there we go. Shton also leaving level 1. He went ahead, there was a key shop nearby. He has also purchased a key. Now this will be interesting. He can clear these bunnies and he can clear the room that's below it thanks to the fact that he has not only the bow, but he's got the wand.
Oh, look at those bunnies just disappearing. Poor bunnies.
Poor bunnies. They try to hug us. The bunnies hug us, and if you don't have a ring, they do two hearts of damage, as we find that this is the staircase room here in level 1, and it is... Oh boy, it's silver arrows.
Oh. Guns in go mode.
Yeah, this is looking a little rough at this point.
He's the worst enemy, but outside of that, he is motoring at this point.
Yeah, he just needs to be able to finish 5, 6, and 7, and then he can go straight to 9. Alright, Kingdahl is going to go into level 8 now. He doesn't know it, but this is exactly what he needs. There's only going to be so many rooms that he can clear with just the red candle, and one of them... Oh, look, a key! One of them is going to net him the ladder, which will get him the wand off the coast, and it will also kick him into high gear as well. And the red ring is going to be helpful for a room like this, where most of the time you're taking damage because the game is mean.
Is this the ladder?
No, I don't think it was under Spiky. I want to say the ladder was over kind of near where you came in, down a couple of rooms, and then either to the left or right. Like where that empty gap is, it's somewhere around there.
I guess. Oh, like under the dash?
Yeah, I think so. Because the start room is directly under the dash, but I think you gotta go down and then kind of like choose a direction. Alright, Kingdahl gonna get the sad news that that was not the push block he is looking for.
Burns the block.
I mean, at this point, I'd be pretty feisty.
Yeah, it's no doubt. There's no doubt. I mean, the good news is the game's possibly going to force him just right back in that direction.
Yeah, as long as we don't end up with a transport staircase, a transport staircase over here somewhere, it should kind of push him back towards the, no! Okay, Kingdahl wisely decides not to take the transport staircase.
You gotta take it on the way back, right? Maybe?
Hopefully not, unless it takes you in the direction we need to go. Shton is gonna find that the item in level 7 is the any key, and if he wasn't in go mode already, he would be right now.
It's like everything's coming up nil health.
Yeah, this is, there is not much that's gonna be standing in our way right now. He's just gotta find a way into that room. I mean, we already saw the meat block, so it's not even like there could be a meat block in 9.
Not in 9, but maybe still in 5, right?
Well, there was a meat block in 5, but from where it was on the map, we could get around it, so it didn't look like it was necessary. As Shton picks up his Triforce out of level 7.
Okay, here comes transport number 1.
Alright, please take him close to the ladder. That would be really, really nice. Alright, Shton is back in level 5. Now this had quite a few bunny rooms, I think, if I remember correctly. Yeah.
Fires do not die to a bomb. That's unfortunate.
That's rude. That's a little rude. Alright, so the transport has taken him a little bit south from where, a little bit south from where the ladder is.
For a second, he was gonna just take the hand.
Yeah, the free trip home with all your health, that wouldn't be terrible.
Exactly. Because he's only looking for staircase at this point.
Well, I mean, you know, keys would also be helpful as he's only got 2 keys at the moment.
I forgot about the key problems.
Well, Shton no longer has key problems. So.
Yeah, right, yep.
And yes, that is a good point in chat that whatever is guarding some of these Triforces, it could be a combat problem. But again, we've got a wand, we've got a bow, we've got all sorts of bombs. We are in pretty good shape.
Yep. So now Shton just needs the Triforce at a level 6, and he'll be off to level 9.
Yep, we are in business.
And his routing to finish things up is spot on. I mean, everything is right here. 7 and 6 and 5 and 9. They're
Yeah,
all
this
like 6 screens.
this rolled so nice. All right, so Kingdahl, if he goes up here, this is actually pretty good because this is sending him in the direction of the ladder. And, oh man, I forgot what this level 6 looked like and why neither of our runners really wanted to dig it. Alright, let's just hope we can bomb out of here, because there is no reason that we need to clear this room except to get back out.
Yep.
Oh,
This
it's
is
okay.
good, though.
This is good.
This
Don't
is
clear
very
it. Don't do it, Kingdahl. Just up an A. There you go. Alright, making a wise choice. We know we don't need the Triforce from level 8. There's not really anything that room could drop that we would care about. This is going to force him back towards start.
Like, cleared for the key.
Yeah, I would clear this for a key simply because it's a rather easy enemy set. Maybe you find, you know, a key or a bomb or, you know, nothing. Thanks, game.
You get nothing and you'll like it.
No, I won't. I like presents. Presents are nice. I'm a little confused why he's clearing this room.
I don't know. You ever just lose faith in the seed sometimes? And you're like, well, maybe I'm doing it wrong.
Oh, I always think I'm doing it wrong, but you know. We have a very delayed grabby hands here in this shutter door in level 8, and let's see if this is the right choice.
Yeah.
Alright, this is the staircase heart. This is not our ladder.
Oh, poor guy. All I want to do is candle booze.
He's like, and he is gonna go, he is gonna go pick it up. Okay, I like this. Now, he is going to keep searching this little area, you'd have to imagine.
Oh, absolutely.
Which,
yeah.
if chat was correct, means that the ladder is hopefully just in this next segment of rooms. Alright, Shton, meanwhile, trying to find his way here in level 6, and this is a shape and a half.
I mean, he was walked all the way around.
Alright, there we go. We got the ladder for Kingdahl. Now, 52 minutes in, you might be a little bit concerned that you are just now finding your ladder, but a lot of these Triforces are in rooms that aren't very hard to get to. I mean, this level 6 is proving to be a thing, but...
Yeah, no, definitely. We'll see how quickly Kingdahl can clean this up once he gets the wand.
Alright, Shton, meanwhile, finds a path to the south, and holy cow, are there a lot of bunnies in this level 6. Alright, we got a wand for Kingdahl.
Where to first? Right back to 1. I like it. This is perfect.
Yeah, he knows what room it is. He sadly couldn't finish clearing it because the last enemy ended up being a bunny. So this is a good thing for him. I'd have to imagine that since he's already seen 2 and 3, that 4 is about to be next on the list, which will get him his bow.
Yeah, I mean, and he needs to Triforce out of there anyway, so.
Yeah, so we have to go back there, and then 5, 6, and 7 are all really close to 9. So, you know, depending upon... Hey, we found a compass in level 6!
Oh, and it's so close to start, too.
Yeah, but I don't know that we found a way to get up into that area. As Kingdahl is going to get his silvers, he's going to up a save back to start, and head upwards towards level 4.
Making the beeline.
Now this is good. If he takes the right path in level 4, this will get him to the item pretty quickly, because it was, I want to say, over, and then down in like the little wiggly tail bit. As Shton finds the Triforce in level 6.
Be the first one to enter level 9. Don't bomb down, Kingdahl, that's not a room. I blame Goma.
Well, I mean, he's a little hurried. If you're just getting your wand at 54 minutes, you're getting your silvers at 54 minutes. I don't know many people who wouldn't be slightly worried.
What key?
Hey, that's really nice of the game. Alright, we are in level 9. So, Exo, what are we looking for here in level 9?
In these flags, we're going to be looking for a shutter door, single shutter door that does not open when the enemy set is fully cleared. And we'll be listening for the roar of Ganon, which you'll be able to hear in any room where he's adjacent to.
Yay! And thankfully, we don't have to dig it looking for any items, because we have everything we need from the moment we walked in the door. Alright, now Kingdahl making use of his wand to clear this bunny room. Unfortunately, we know this is not quite gonna do much for us.
And unsee vanilla 2Q2 on the left side of this map.
No.
It's, and I mean, and 2Q4 is kind of like on the right there.
And yeah, to answer a comment in chat, you think 2 years ago there was a 4-hour seed? I want to say it might have been. Well, I know Yoshi Break was an incredibly long seed.
That was a great match.
Oh man, that was a thing. So if people are looking for some of the older VODs from the tournaments, they are actually on. They are actually on the SpeedGaming YouTube channel, as Kingdahl is going to find his bow here in level 4.
He's got his compass, so he knows where the Triforce is.
And then he's only 2 rooms away, so this is good.
Yep.
Alright, Shton, meanwhile, is continuing in this level 9. He's finding a lot of walkable path, which I kind of like. When I'm looking for Ganon, I like to take as many of these open doors in a straight line as we possibly can.
Yeah, it's going to be real good, too, for Kingdahl, if he, by the time he gets to the 9, not having too many keys.
Well, true. Kingdahl no longer has any reason to dig level 7. He's got Silver's bow, he's got the wand, so he is not going to be digging, looking for any extra items. He just wants those Triforces. We had a potential roar in 9.
Oh, I think you definitely heard a roar. I think you're correct, 100%. Which way do you think he is? There he is.
There we go. He's got to be up. So Shton is going to be the first to find Ganon, and Ganon has a single shutter door leading out of his room.
We're going to take 7 to 8 hits with the wand here. Like the strategy. Just going to post up in the corner. Wait for Ganon to come to you.
I mean, you've got Red Ring. He gets a really... Well, he almost gets the stun lock on him, but Ganon's like, nah, I'm not going to make this too easy. Alright, he's going to go ahead up A after killing Ganon, so I feel like there's a chance that Shton solved the princess and maybe we missed it.
Must have missed it.
Because I mean, there's no other reason that you would there's no other reason why you would do that unless you think you know where the princess is.
Just forget.
Well, yeah, true. I mean, could have gotten distracted, but he's kind of taking a little bit of a direct path, so I have a feeling he saw her.
Poor Kingdahl. I dropped the big money. 113 rupees for 1 key.
Ouch, that's horrible.
Yeah. Oh! You just got a
Oh!
key, no less.
Alright, guys, let's get some GGs in chat for Shton finishing with a race time GG time of 59 minutes and 7 seconds.
Sub-hour hype. Let's go.
Alright, Kingdahl is into level 6. I kind of like that he's choosing to dig this first because 5 and 7 are within 2 screens of each other on the actual like main overworld, which that's not terrible, and 9 is just a couple of screens above that, so it's pretty good routing. Welcome and GG Shton.
GG.
Oh, GG, thank you.
That was so that was definitely a seed.
Well, I felt like I was going fast. I found the red candle super early, and I was hoping that maybe Kingdahl hadn't routed the same way I did, but, you know.
Correct.
Other than keys, everything sort of came to me, so.
Yep, that was really, really good routing from you, and the fact that the white sword red candle rolled down to 4 hearts.
Absolutely.
Like, that has to be a very nice thing. We do have a question from chat because I couldn't remember. What was your sprite today?
It is a mage from a game called Quest of the Avatar.
Wow, I was really, really wrong.
Wait a minute. You got the mage part right.
I mean,
It's not Quest of the Avatar? Oh, you talking to CD? I thought
Yeah,
I was wrong.
No. I thought, oh wow, Kingdahl is actually kind of routed almost perfectly to find that Triforce, the Triforce here in level 6. I think he's just got to go the other way.
He does. And all of a sudden he's up to 5 keys, which is amazing.
Oh no, turn around. But yeah, I thought for a second, I thought it was from Secret of Mana for some reason.
Oh, no,
I mean,
it's Quest of the Avatar. It's not a, well, I may offend people. It's not a great game, but a lot of the sprites are really great. I've got several different ones that I kind of change in and out.
Awesome.
Okay, that's pretty cool. So yeah, just to go back to actually talking about Zelda, you did really luck into that red candle really early on, and then I think the next stroke of luck was your sticking with it and clearing the room in 4 to be able to get to the bow. Because you actually cleared the staircase, and then because you could have just clipped in, I think, as well, but you know, it was getting that bow so early on, but then we couldn't find an arrow shop.
Couldn't find an arrow forever, yeah. And then there seemed to be bunnies in every level. I couldn't get rid of them, but yeah, I think I ended up retrying a couple of different times to try out different key areas in 4. And luckily 4 was real close to start, which helped me there.
Yeah, it was kind of funny how all of these dungeons were kind of like clustered together. So you had 9, 6, 7, and 5 were all in like one area on one side of the map, and then 4, 8, 2, and 3 were kind of like, you know, they were grouped up on the other side. So once you found them, it was kind of nice because you could just stop searching the overworld potentially.
That's right, and 1 you could record her to, which I didn't remember for quite a while. But once I did remember, I didn't have keys, so wouldn't have mattered anyway.
Yeah, there were a lot of key issues. So how happy were you? You're already done digging items, but how happy are you to just kind of wander into level 7 and find yourself in any key?
I probably would still be. I don't know. I think I'd be farming coins to go buy keys still right now if I hadn't have found it.
Yeah,
it just seemed like it was very key dry.
Yeah, Kingdahl has been money-making game.
Yep, spent a lot of time gambling this seed.
It turns out.
I mean, if keys had not been an issue, that seed could have been really, really quick. I feel like because that was really the only thing that I had to double back for several times because I was just keep blocked out of a bunch of stuff.
So Kingdahl unfortunately just looked at his map, and one of the only 2 rooms in this top section of level 8 that he hasn't been in is the Triforce room.
And he was deterred from it the first time because it's a key door, right?
Oh, but he's got 6 keys now. He should be fine.
He does. Yes, absolutely, he does now. Kingdahl also, what was it, 38 minutes when he got his red candle?
Yeah, it was about 38 minutes in because he just didn't. He was doing overworld exploration. He had gone up to the northeast corner. He had been on the screen where you normally would screen scroll over to Vanilla 5, but instead of doing the screen scroll, he hadn't found the Armos item book yet, so he kind of went back and kind of backtracked a little bit, and that's kind of what took so long, was because he just kind of went the other way and then he just started searching the overworld.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly when I found it, but it was certainly less than 10 minutes in, I feel like.
Pretty early.
And
outside of that, both of you guys ran into the same key issues in the seed, but like you said, everything else was pretty free.
Yeah, I mean, Kingdahl is now up to 7 keys thanks to this level 6, and hopefully is heading back in the direction of that one room. Please don't bomb South Kingdahl.
I definitely, if he does find that any key in 7, expect him to burn it down.
I fully expect him to burn it down.
When I got the wand, I think I still lacked 5, 6, and 7's Triforces, and I went to 7 because the only thing I had marked down for it was a ladder block, and I had keys written on the other 2. And so, yeah, luckily it was in there, and luckily it was on the way to the Triforce, basically. So.
Oh, Kingdahl finds another transport staircase here in level 6. Come on, Kingdahl. Just find the compass is down here somewhere, I believe.
I was gonna say he should find the compass shortly.
But yeah, so it was definitely, I mean, it was at least not a 2.5 hour long seed, so that was nice. Bombs were a little bit expensive, but
I don't even think I found a bomb shop.
17 rupees.
I'm looking at my map. I don't think I've ever went to a bomb shop.
Monocle Rock, maybe?
Yeah, I think it was up near Monocle Rock or the cave just to the side of it.
Yeah, I found everything so quick. I didn't bomb any of the northeast. Other than one. I didn't go to Death Mountain at all.
Yeah.
I didn't go to Vanilla 1. I mean, I've got a bunch of open spots. So.
Yeah, it's funny. I don't know if Kingdahl went to Vanilla 1 either. Now I'm kind of curious to see if he finds a banana or a white sword bomb upgrade here in level 6. Because we are getting the somewhat expanded tour.
Oh yeah, at this rate he's gonna clear everything before.
Except for that one room. That one room.
Yep.
It's okay. We get another key, so we're back up to 7. And I just actually realized, so there were 2 items in level 1 that you needed to finish the seed. It was both the raft, because the raft is blocking level 6, and your silver arrows. And then that ladder was in level 8, so the game was basically like, oh, you don't think you have to dig these? Guess again.
Right. Yep.
And I think I perfect routed level 8, and the 2 stairs were next door to each other.
Yeah, oh, there's the compass for Kingdahl. He's only got, I think, the 2-room segment left. Oh, yep. Alright, we got an up and A. He's going to head back to start. He should have his Triforce here momentarily. But yeah, your 8 was so much faster than Kingdahl's. He somehow ended up, he found a transport staircase, and he was, like, all the way down that one end, because it was a really funky shape.
If he spends the key here.
Well, I mean, yeah, he's got 8 keys. There you go, Kingdahl.
Yeah, but we're racing.
Yes, we're racing. So, for anybody in chat who might be a little confused, the finishing time If it goes past a tiebreaker situation where they need to go past it's a strength of schedule tiebreaker, and I can't remember the exact name. It goes to the total time of the seeds that you've actually played in, which is possibly why Kingdahl is finishing this out.
Forfeits cost you more. Like they had, I think, a solid 30 minutes.
Yeah, it's
Or
the
something.
winner's time plus 30 minutes.
Right. So if you can finish out before then, it behooves you to do so. Especially because what brackets are we in right now? I mean, look, what's the record of this week? Is this like the 2 and 2? Are we in week 4?
We are in week 4. I don't honestly remember because the schedule broke and I couldn't go back to check it.
Well, what was the record, Shton?
Yeah, we were both 1 and 2 going
1 and
into
2.
this. Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, this does matter a little bit for Kingdahl, even though he's going to draw another loss here. It may matter if he wins next week, if there has to be tiebreakers on some of these, rounding out the brackets.
Yep. I just I normally like to try to check, but Fred's schedule kind of Google broke it this week.
Oh yeah.
And to answer a question in chat, how many people are in the brackets? I believe it's 32. And thank you to Spedazords. It's the Buckholz rating. That's the one that is based off of the strength of the people that you have faced in the tournament.
I think there's 42 and 30.
Oh,
the
is it
top
42?
36 are making the brackets, if I remember right. And so
Let's
I
go
think
with yours. I think yours.
most of the 2 and 3 records will make it. I think it's like 2/3 of the 2 and 3s will make it, or something like that.
All right, Kingdahl is going to go ahead and take this transport staircase here in level 5, which is going to take him back over to where the Triforce is.
I don't know how he ever got to 7 keys.
Nick,
It feels like I didn't have 7 the whole season.
he literally found like 8 of them in level 6.
Yeah, level 6 was just like, here, have a key. I mean, it's not the item that you're looking for, but still.
Clear a room, get a key. That's
All right, we got our Triforce here out of level 5. Now, I'm trying to remember where it was in 7.
It was in the kind of the northwest.
So let's hope for no massive diversions, and we can just go straight to the Triforce. Because this is the one that was ladder blocked. So,
Yep, right.
Yep, he's already seen everything he can get to on the lower half of this dungeon.
Must be in the head of the kangaroo.
Yeah, it wasn't in the feet, so.
Nope.
Because I think the any key was actually on the path to the Triforce. If he goes up here.
Yes, it was.
I mean, that any key might even get a bomb. I mean, at this rate.
I don't know. I don't think you're going to waste a bomb on the any key. I don't even know if he's going to go into the staircase to check, to be perfectly honest. Why are you... Oh, he thinks it's the Triforce room. But it had an item. Here's the any key room, as he's going to go ahead and clip in once the Darknet gets out of the way. Well, he hasn't burned it yet.
Yes. Oh!
Oh, all right.
Disappointment.
You know, I mean, I would still be happy to see this. There could be a ton of key doors in level 9. It was a really big level 9.
It really was. It seemed mostly linear, though, right? Well, at least non-transport required.
Yeah, I didn't. I don't think I took a single one. Maybe I took one. I don't know.
I think you
I
were
don't have any
walking
marked
and,
in my map.
yeah, I think you were doing like the walking and bombing for the most part because I don't remember seeing you take staircases, but we actually had missed you finding Zelda. Because I was worried because when Ganon was in the room all the way at the top and there was a single shutter door coming out of there, I was like, oh no, we didn't check the shutter door. He must have seen her, but...
Yeah, I double checked because there were wall masters in that room, and so I double checked before. So yeah, I knew she was there.
sometime you were down in Ganon, Kingdahl was getting his bow out of 4, and we were excited about that.
Yeah, we were very happy that he was going to be able to make progress, like massive amounts of progress, as he's headed to level 9. Because, I mean, there was just so much, like, all the bunnies. It was kind of ironic that level 4 had the bow, but I think it also had more bunny rooms than it had anything else. Alright, we have Kingdahl entering level 9. He's taking a somewhat different path. You had kind of gone to the left. And the game is going to say, nope, you got to go the other way.
Just a note, we got some stolen from over here, so if I hit you guys.
Oh, okay.
Because of that.
Okay, well, hopefully it's nothing too terrible today. Ooh, alright, Kingdahl is going to go through this turnstile room. Now, this is kind of a similar path to what you took, Shton. I think he's got a bomb out of this room. And now that he's got the any key, I mean, you can just walk through all of these doors and not even worry about it. Okay, that's where Zelda is, so he's now found the princess. He's gonna head north. He's gonna clip past Patra. It's actually really nice of this level 9 to have so many bomb walls all on a nice little path.
Totally agree.
I mean, it's not normally something you see in 9s these days.
Getting close. Ganon's now only 2 or so rooms away. Gotta head east, I believe.
Now, if I'm looking at this 9 and I'm walking in, my bet would she would have been in that top column under the O as he walks straight into the Ganon room.
Here we go. Round 2.
Alright, now thanks to the wonderful hitbox of the wand, you can be completely facing away from Ganon and still hit him. Ganon doing a little bit of dancing, make it hard for Kingdahl to get the sunlock. He's going to go ahead, take him down with a silver arrow. He's going to up A, I'd imagine.
It's a matter of moments now. Get the GG's ready.
Yay! All the emotes in chat. Alright, the door opens and Kingdahl is going to find his princess with a key, because why not?
Right.
So let's get some GGs in chat for Kingdahl, finishing with a race time GG time of 1 hour, 17 minutes, and 22 seconds.
Yeah, excellent run. So he got the wand at right around the 54-minute mark, with 4 Triforces left to get.
Yeah, and he wrapped it up within less than half an hour, so...
Yeah, it was really good. See if we can get him to join us here in chat.
Alright, and while we are waiting to see if he's going to be joining us, we have several more matches tonight. Starting at 9 p.m. Eastern on SpeedGaming 4, we have Vincent246, our tracker for tonight, taking on Niminban... XO, you say it. taking on Nim.
Nim, yes.
Nim. He's taking on Nim. And then at 11 p.m. on Speed Gaming 3, we have Big Slamu versus Elendar. And then at 11:30 p.m. we have Cappy versus Eat My Steel on Speed Gaming 4.
Lineup tonight. Lots of action. Lots of good runners. Let's see, where's Mr. Dahl?
All right, guys, I've asked in the race room to see if he's going to come in for words, but while we're waiting, we'll go ahead and again thank Vincent246 for doing our tracking today. I'll go ahead and thank Exo19 for hanging out with me on commentary and talking about pi and not the mathematical kind. And I'll go ahead and say good luck in the next round to Shton.
All right. Hey, thank y'all very much for the commentary on a early afternoon. Appreciate it.
It's our pleasure. It was a lot of fun. It was a good race.
All right. Well, thank you, and GG's to everybody.
Yep. GG.
All right, so Kingdahl has said that unfortunately because it's late there, he's not going to come in for an interview. So I'll go ahead and see if Exo's got anything to say before I say have a good night.
No, have your pet spayed and neutered. That's it.
All right, have a good night, everybody.
Enjoy your randos. See you later. Thank you.